Because of the HIV virus that I have attained, I will have to retire from the Lakers.
This new Magic Johnson conspiracy went too far. On the internet, there have been rumors that Earvin Magic Johnson, 5-time NBA champion and Hall of Famer, donated blood to Red Cross to help unprivileged communities fight COVID-19. Since we all know that Magic is HIV positive since 1991, that seems very unlikely, since a HIV positive person can't donate blood ever. What happened there? As we all know, in September 1991, Earvin Magic Johnson told the world that he was HIV positive. It was a shock, especially for his wife and family. Let's first talk about Magic and his background. The tallest point guard in NBA history was born in Lansing, Michigan. He had 9 brothers and sisters. His father worked in a General Motors plant, and his mother was a school custodian. From his early days, you could see him singing and playing basketball. "I practiced all day," Johnson told USA Weekend. "I dribbled to the store with my right hand and back with my left. Then I slept with my basketball." When he got to high school, he immediately became a star. Because of his mad skills with the ball, one sports writer, Fred Stabley Jr., named him Magic. After witnessing his skills in a game in which he scored 36 points, had 18 rebounds, and 16 assists. That name encapsulated his court vision, his ability to pass the ball without looking, and his creativeness. In 1977, as a senior, he led his high school team to a state championship with a 27-1 record while averaging 28.8 points and 16.8 rebounds. Magic enrolled at Michigan State University, wanting to be close to home. As a freshman, he averaged 17 points, 7.9 rebounds, and 7.4 assists per game, leading the Spartans to a 25-5 record. That year, he was named an All-American. In 1979, as a sophomore, Magic led his team to a collegiate championship. In the finals, they beat Larry Bird and Indiana State University, while Johnson, who scored 24 points, was named the MVP. The game was named the most watched college basketball game ever. Magic decided he was ready for the NBA. He quit school and opted for the 1979 NBA draft. NBA. The Los Angeles Lakers drafted Earvin Johnson as the #1 pick overall. In his rookie season, he won the NBA championship, and he was the first rookie ever to win the NBA Finals MVP award. As a 6'9" point guard, he could play all positions, and he was a dangerous scorer from anywhere on the court. Showtime was born. In the 1980 NBA Finals against the Philadelphia 76ers, in Game 6, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar was injured. 20-year-old rookie Magic stepped up and played center and scored 42 points with 15 rebounds, 7 assists, and 3 steals to help the Lakers secure the championship. In the 1981-82 season, they again won the championship, and Magic again was the MVP. That season, Magic exploded on their coach, Westhead, who wanted to shorten his time with the ball. He wanted a trade. Westhead was fired the next day. In the coming years, the Lakers would suffer defeat from their rivals, the Philadelphia 76ers and the Boston Celtics. But in 1985, they found their rhythm again and beat the Celtics to secure another championship. In the season of 86-87, Magic started scoring and silenced the critics. That season, he won his first MVP award. He was so frustrated Larry Bird had 3 MVP awards and he didn't have any. In 1987, the Lakers again won the championship, and Magic was again Finals MVP. They beat the Celtics in 6 games. In that season, Magic learned the skyhook from Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. He used it and scored a game winner in Game 4 of the Finals. In 1988, the Lakers beat the Pistons in 7 games and defended their championship title. In the next 2 years, Magic averaged more than 20 points per game, and he led the Lakers to 2 more division titles. In the season of 1990-1991, Johnson led the Lakers again to the NBA Finals. There, they met Michael Jordan and the Bulls, who defeated them in 5 games. Magic played in the NBA Finals 9 times in his 12 seasons. HIV. Before the start of the 91-92 season, Magic shocked the world by announcing that he was HIV positive. Then, he told the world that he would be retiring from the NBA. Still, he joined the Dream Team on their Olympic gold quest in 1992, and he made an appearance at the All-Star Game, winning the game's MVP award. Now it was time for Magic to turn his focus on other things. He wrote a book about safe sex. He dedicated himself to several businesses he started when he was a player. He started working for NBC as a television commentator, and for a short period of time, he returned to the NBA as the head coach of the Los Angeles Lakers. In 1994, he became a part owner of the Lakers. In '95, he opened a chain of movie theaters around the Los Angeles area. Also in '95, he quickly returned to the NBA and played the final 32 games for the Lakers. But now he was playing at the position of power forward. After they lost in the first round of the playoffs, Magic retired once again. As Larry Bird said, "There is no doubt about who was the greatest player in his time. Magic is head and shoulders above everybody else. I've never seen anybody as good as him." As a public person, Magic often criticized the government for not taking AIDS seriously. He even founded the Magic Johnson Foundation for HIV and AIDS education and was a co-author of the book What You Can Do to Prevent AIDS. With the help of his doctors, Magic believed he could live with the proper combination of medicine, diet, and exercise until a cure was found. Of course, his weakened immune system needed to be taken care of. In 1997, his doctors reported that the virus was still present but had been reduced to undetectable levels. They said that the protease inhibitors that he was taking were powerful enough to stop the virus. There have been many rumors and conspiracies about how he survived for so many years. Magic has now been living for 31 years, which puts him at the top list of miraculous survivors. Freddie Mercury wasn't that lucky. He always expressed his faith in the Lord above for keeping him alive all those years. Maybe it was the power of faith after all. Lately, however, there have been some rumors that Magic has donated blood to the Red Cross to help underprivileged communities fight COVID-19. Johnson, who was an HIV survivor, never donated any blood since 1991. HIV, or human immunodeficiency virus, is a virus that attacks cells that help the body fight infection. The virus can be transmitted via blood contact. In an online viral photo, Magic could be seen with a tourniquet around his arm as the doctor takes his blood. The tweet got more than 10,000 likes and more than 25,000 shares. However, that image was from a 2012 documentary that featured Johnson called Endgame: AIDS in Black America. In that photo, Johnson was on his routine checkup with his doctor, David Ho. Johnson took to Twitter and denied the claim, stating that he never donated his blood after 1991. It is publicly known that Red Cross also tests each blood container for viruses and antibodies. It would seem highly unlikely for Magic Johnson to donate blood since, in the last 2 decades, he has been a strong advocate for HIV awareness and prevention. Thankfully, he has not developed AIDS yet, which is the late stage of HIV infection. His immune system remains strong, and the amount of HIV in his body remains suppressed to a very low level. He remains, to this day, an ambassador of basketball, HIV awareness, and of hope. Hope is sometimes all we need.